Give it up for Steve Gettner!
Give it up for Reggie. Got my name right. Great job. Name's Steve Gettner. Last week I performed at a Mexican restaurant in Santa Ana called Spoons. They liked me so much they booked me next week at their sister restaurant. It's called Sporks.
Yeah.
It's a fusion restaurant. Thank you. All right. Came all the way up from Irvine. It was a good trip. Thank you. Only stopped 3 times to use the restroom. Yeah, that's a good trip. Lake Elsinore would be like a 10 for me. So I knew I had a peeing problem, so I went to my proctologist last week for a checkup. And a couple days later, I texted him and said, "Is everything okay?" I don't know, maybe it's me, but it's really not all right, I don't think, for a proctologist to use the thumbs up emoji. So I knew I had a problem, and then I saw a commercial for Viagra. It said, Viagra can help you with ED and frequent urination. And I was like, great, so I've been trying that. Hasn't helped a bit, and now I have another problem. When I use a urinal, I have to stand back a foot. Thank you very much. Years ago, my family and I, we moved to Dayton, Ohio. Any Ohioans here tonight? No? Good, we can talk. First thought that came in my mind when I got to Ohio was, is there a law against dieting in this state? It's crazy. So anyway, Dayton's a nice town. But while we were living there, somebody got the brilliant idea to open an all-nude adult nightclub in a residential area of all. It's true. And so, of course, people were furious. They were chanting, they had a big protest one day, chanting, marching, carrying signs, which I thought was great. Because if it wasn't for all those people marching around, I never would have found the damn place. But I went in, I was just curious what people were so upset about. And it didn't take me long to figure it out. You'd get pretty upset too if you saw an all-nude adult from Dayton, Ohio. It was bad. So I've been married 38 years. My wife said she married me for other things besides my standing back a foot. Because I'm kind, and I am kind. In fact, last week I did an act of kindness for my neighbor. Well, that's what I called it. My wife called it adultery. So, anyway, we'll disagree there. When we got married, the sex was great. We were doing it once a month. It was fabulous. Because to me, that meant that every week I had a 25% chance of getting laid. Which is way better odds than I ever had when I was single. So, yeah, that was good. The other day, my wife asked me to give her a 30-minute back rub. I panicked. I mean, in my whole life, I've never rubbed anything for more than 5 minutes. So I'm rubbing away, and then she goes, "Oh, you're the best masseuse." Now, ladies, if you're going to compliment your man, don't use a comparative word like best. Just say great. Because best invites to mean there's more than one. So I asked her, "How many masseuses do you have?" And she said 5. I said, okay, I wasn't too worried about that. But then the next night after we had sex, she said, "Oh, you're my best lover." That's when I get nervous. So yeah. Lately the sex hasn't been that great though, so my wife actually made a proposal. She said, if you do all the chores around the house, you can have anything you want in the bedroom. And this has worked out great, guys. So far, I have a big screen TV and a refrigerator full of beer. So I'm talking about. So, yeah. And finally, everybody's talking about AI. Anybody here dabble or use AI for anything? Yeah, it's pretty wild, isn't it? What you can do with it? I hear some amazing things. I actually heard a story. This woman wrote into AI, to ChatGPT. She said, "My boyfriend doesn't like to go out to dinner, doesn't do any help around the house. Can you find me a new boyfriend?" And I screwed this joke up. A little bit, just a little bit. So ChatGPT did his research, came back and said, well, I know a guy. He goes to Mexican restaurants. He does all the chores around the house. And he's married, but he's still dating apparently. His name's Steve Gentner. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming tonight.